Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me here on Tuesday morning live craft and chat with Susie on the farm. I'm Susie if you're new here. Hey Barb, how's everybody doing this morning? So, if you're new here, I have set aside an hour on Tuesday mornings just to do a little live craft and chat. It's very laid back, very chill, cozy, whatever you might want to call it. We just hang out, we talk about whatever, and we craft a little bit. And I picked out an easy little craft I hope to do, and it's a little moody. Like I was getting all my stuff together. I was like, boy, you look awful moody today. But my inspiration were these papers that I got in some scrapbook and stuff. And we had hey y'all, y'all say hey as you're coming in because I can see that there are people in here, but I can't see who, so I can't see hi. Say hi. So if you'll just say hey. Hey Tina. Thank you. Anyway, these little papers, I don't remember where I got them. I'm always buying maybe little scrapbooking packs or something off TikTok shop, or I even did a Temu order, which I will never do again. And got some of these, and we had book club Friday night, and we did. I don't think are my cans. No, my cans are at home, and we decoupaged all kinds of different stuff. We used decoupage paper, and then my aunt had some of these papers, and they went on so well onto the tin cans that we decoupaged. So I thought that I would try them on something this morning, and I picked out a few kind of springy ones, but they're quite moody, as you can see. Good morning, Teresa. How are y'all doing this morning? So, last week when I was at Hobby Lobby getting some more of those clothespins, those wood clothespins, I also picked up some little mini rolling pins. I have made these over many times. And I had one pack, but I picked up another pack. I don't know that we'll get to more than the three, but they are $4.49 for three. So that's fairly inexpensive. And then sometimes, of course, they're got some off. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Julie. How y'all doing? Thank you so much for coming. So we're going to do some little rolling pins today. And I think I have everything here that I might need. But I'm going to get started because maybe I won't have to dry them. But I probably will. Oh, so I've got my Fusion decoupage and transfer gel. It's just easy to decoupage with, and it's not super messy. I like that it's kind of thick. But I also like using liquid patina too. I have really good results with that. And we used Mod Podge Friday night, and it did fine too. So I have used Mod Podge many times. I am not going to paint these because I'm just going to decoupage right over the natural wood this morning since it's light. And these papers are quite thick. They're maybe about like a rice paper, about as thick as a rice paper. So I feel sure that it's going to show up. So first of all, I'm going to, the only thing is I wish I could have got some papers that were oriented the other way. They're all oriented this way, but I still think it'll look fine. I'm going to wet this one a little bit while I'm doing this. So y'all tell me where you are and how's the weather. That seems to be one of our go-to topics. I'm just going to kind of center this on here, and then I'll have to sand some of the edges off. But it's almost a perfect fit. I think I will just roll it. Just make sure you get them ends down. Good morning, Paulette. Oh, thank you. I have got to figure out the Mother's Day and what we're doing and where we're going and the gifts and all. Let's see. Should I? Yeah, I'm just going to have to cut this. That. Let's cut it right there. Indiana, 54 degrees. Arizona, getting warm. It was warm here last week. We were having 70 and 80-degree weather, but we're back down. Of course, by the afternoon, it'll probably be 70. But in the mornings, it's pretty chilly, like 45 or 50. We had a little storm come through this weekend and brought a cold front in. It's looking pretty good. I will have to sand off this edge once it dries. We're going to add some color to these, but we're going to do that in the handle. All right, one down. I have some paper left over that I will save. Never throw any paper away. New Mexico, clear M54. Seems like it's a... Oh, I'm so sorry, Stephanie. That's sad. I don't know that a couple of kids live with me, but I don't know that I'll see the other two. Hopefully I will. They're mothers themselves, so. This one's pretty. Hey, Angela from North Texas. Uh-oh. We had some bad storms over the weekend. That one's pretty. Only thing is they're not going all the way around. So this one I could do like that, and I think I will. But will it reach all the way? Yes, it will. Okay, that's what I'm going to do on that one. Are y'all crafting anything? This morning? I know, unless you're like me where it's a job, I didn't used to get crafting this early. But I'm definitely a morning person. I get a lot more accomplished. Hey, Lisa from California. Thank you for joining us. Good to have you. Get on there. Okay. I'm going to wait and just use my heat gun all at work. I used to do that all the time at work, watching videos and stuff. Now I don't even have time, ever. Good morning, Lynn. It is a beautiful day here, too. They come in a 3-pack from Hobby Lobby, $4.49. And, of course, you can get them on sale, too. How do you say that, Julie? Pocono? And where is Pocono? The Pocono Mountains. I've definitely heard of those. this one's really cute. Look at that. With the bird cage and the pretty floral. I just love the muted colors in these. This one is probably, let's see. I'm going to cut some off the top of this one. And the bottom. Let's see if it goes around. Pennsylvania. Okay. All right, I didn't wet that. This paper is kind of thick, so it definitely is better to do a little wet. Hey, Harmony in Utah. Do you prefer the rain or the snow? Because I know y'all get a lot of snow there. All right, I think I'm just going to do these 3 for now. Because we still got to do the handles and all. If we have time, we'll do those. But here's the other 3 papers that I have. Oh, I should have done the mushroom one. I think it would have fit perfectly. I'll get it. All right, I'm going to use my heat gun for just a minute, y'all. Just talk amongst yourselves. Burning my fingers. Okay. Harmony likes the rain better than the snow, and Julie likes the snow better than rain. So here in Alabama, when we get snow, which is very rare, maybe once a year, maybe every 2 years, but it's like wet snow. It's like you walk out, you step in it, and you're just completely soaked. So it seems to be cold. But I think I would probably like if dry snow, if that makes sense. But we just don't get a lot of that here, or any of that here. All right, I didn't dry these all the way, so I need to let them. Oh, they're not bad. I actually tore this one a little bit, but I think I can fix that. I'm sure. I had a little So ever since I opened the store, I wanted to have a little shop kitty. I wouldn't mind having a kitty inside. I just love to go into like a thrift shop or something like that, and there's just a cat laying around. But I also do not want to deal with a litter box. So I was thinking if I had, but I'm on a really, really busy road here, and I'd be afraid if it was an outside cat, it would just get run over. And there's like no, there's one neighborhood like where a cat might live, and it's way across a busy highway over there. So I had a cat come up to the store probably about a week ago, and I started feeding him, and he's coming back almost every day for food. And I think he's a stray. He definitely doesn't look too hungry, but he's eating the food that I'm putting out. But there's a grocery store like kind of back behind me, just really close. So I think he's probably getting all he needs as far as food back there at the grocery store. But he's definitely a feral cat. He's afraid. He runs every time I get near him. So I'm hoping I can get him softened up a little bit. And I'm gonna keep putting his food out. But I posted a video of him over on TikTok. If y'all want to check that out. I don't even know if it's a boy or girl, but I'm hoping he comes back. Anyway, I just put his food out this morning. Sometimes I miss him and I just look out and his food's gone, but I've seen him several times. All right, this is dry enough for me to get these edges off. That's what I'm doing. It's not in the easiest of spot, and I just tore my paper. Make it look like part of the design. I need a smaller brush. Okay, I just decided to lay that edge down. All right, there's one done. Tore my paper just a tad right there, but I'm going to put some ribbon on there, so that'll, or something. That'll be good. This one's all on one side. That's good. I know I love cats. Now, Nacho, if y'all been following me for a while, you know Nacho, our house kitty. Well, he's in and out, and he has potty trained himself. He does not go in a litter box in the house. He goes outside to go to the bathroom. He lets us know. I've never had a cat before that did that, and it's really awesome because I love my cat, but I hate litter box. Cleaning a litter box, one of my least favorite things in the whole world. I wonder if this would be easier to get a razor blade and cut that off. I wonder. I'm gonna get one. Be right back. I'm going to get a razor blade. Okay, here we go. Y'all still hanging in there? I'll try to get at least one of these done in this live. Yeah, that's better. So I'm taking a razor blade and just cutting off this extra paper rather than try to sand it, because it was such a small spot, I kept cutting my paper or sanding my paper. Hopefully I won't stab myself. I've been known to do that a time or two. Here we go. All right. I'm just going over these one more time with some gel, decoupage transfer gel. Okay, here's another one. "15 years passed away this year. We now have a Pomsky puppy that's 10 months old." Oh, we've got 2 outside dogs. Of course, we live on a farm, so they stay outside. And they are happy as can be out there. And then we have the cat that rules the whole house, comes and goes as he pleases. Um, it only puts the comments up. Oh, yeah, losing a pet. That's a long time for a cat to live. I just put a comment up every now and then. I don't know. Are they all popping up for y'all? I can quit. This is not dry. I gotta dry this one. Yeah. 20 years old for a cat? Um, well, they say cats live longer if they're only inside, and that's recommended, but I've never been able to do that. My cats drive me crazy if I don't let them outside when they want to go so they can go hunt. Of course, I guess if you keep them stimulated inside, that's not a problem. Nacho goes out and hunts every night. He stays out every night. That's how he wants it. Thank you, Barb, for that. We didn't know. Yeah, I probably will. I'm starting to do a lot of patriotic stuff, and these really are not going to match that vibe. But I got plenty of little French country pink vignettes throughout the store. I will definitely put them in. Or not pink, but softer vignettes. Clean up my mess a little bit. Yeah. And I had one cat that lived to be about 15 years old. Of course, she had 3 litters of kittens. I had not got her fixed. And she kept having kittens. And I had some of her babies. She got to be then when they get to be elderly, they're a lot more work. Good morning, Doris. Okay, I just finished decoupaging these rolling pins. They're not perfect. I've not even ever practiced this before this live just now. And so I've torn my paper a little bit on a couple of them. But I got 3 more over here. if I can't get these fixed enough. I think they'll be okay though. All right, I'm going to paint some handles. Let's see. What are my colors here? All right, I've got, keeping with the moody, I've got Oakum. I got some Bayberry. I was working on this with this one for my thrift lips this week. Also got some Faded Burlap and some Prom Queen because some of these had some blue in it. I don't know that it matches though. Plus it's so much lighter. I'm going to go with the darker colors. Hey, Connie. Yeah, I need to go thrifting. I took Saturday off, y'all. First Saturday I've taken off since back in November. So it was really strange to not be here at the store. So I took Saturday off and now I'm so behind. So I have a strict schedule I have to stick to in order to get my videos filmed and of course run the store. And if I ever get off that schedule, I just can't hardly get caught up. But I needed it. I needed to get away for a minute. And we spent the weekend at the lake. Even though the weather was horrible, we still had a blast. All right, I'm painting the handles now. I'm just going to do one of each color. And I'm only going to do one coat. All right, there's one. This is Oakum. Yep. Set that there. Yes, I can do, this one kind of has some pink. Yeah, I'll go pink candle. Thought about grabbing pink. Green is not looking good. I'll put some dark wax on it. It'll be better. Yeah, I think once I start making enough money where I can actually hire some help, it will be better because then I won't have all the little, because, you know, all the everything to do, which my mom comes on Tuesdays and Thursdays and she doesn't have to do that, but she likes to come piddle around in the store and that helps a lot. No, not that I can think of. I have used the red ticking with some of my, primitive patriotic things, the recycled paper. I've used that one. And there's also a blue tartan that's good for backgrounds. But not really. They don't have anything really patriotic. IODs definitely, they're more French country, floral designs mostly. Okay, that's hard to do when it's moving. I don't think I have that paper. I wonder if it's retired. I'll have to look into that. I think I know which one you're talking about, and I think it's retired. Or if it's not, for some reason, I've never got it. Okay, I like the oakum a lot. The green is not looking good. I may go over it. Or I think I'll just probably put some dark wax. It definitely doesn't go great with this paper. All right, let's see. Let me grab a pink. Hold on. Okay, this is a Cottage Color. I'm shaking it up really good. This is one of the new colors, Veranda. Try it. This has a sealer in it, and the sealer always seems to get down on the bottom. This always tends to take a few coats, seems like. Maybe, oh, I tore my paper. That's one thing my husband has never fussed about. Of course, I've always made money doing it. So and that's one of his favorite things. So he would never fuss about that. This is looking good. I might get away with one coat. I'm being very impatient with these. I feel like if I would have do like I normally do and just let them dry before I fooled with them, they would be fine. Who got time for that though? Okay, so have y'all got on the whatnot yet? Because that's where I get in trouble. It's like an online yard sale, 24/7. Okay. Yeah, I know. I have to make myself stay off the sales. I'm a seller on there, so I have to be on there. Okay. I forgot I had the midnight blue out. I'm not going to fool with it now, but okay. Oh, Connie, did you lose your husband? I missed that. It's hard for me to scroll back up. Every time I touch the comments, it wants to put them on the screen. Okay, let's see. What else can we do to these? All right, here we go. This one, I did green handles, which don't look very good. There's a little bit of green up here, so maybe once I get everything else done, it'll look okay. I think this one's my favorite with the oakum handles. And then this pink one's pretty too. I'm just letting them dry just a little bit, and I've got out some of the homespun fabric that I've tore. Oh, that one's messy. So on YouTube, I do not type in the closed captioning. Like it recognizes what I'm saying and it puts it up on there. Well, I'm Southern, I got an accent. I'm sure it doesn't always pick up the thing. But last week I said muslin fabric in my video, and it put up Muslim fabric. And of course, somebody had to point that out. And they also said that my lip smacking was annoying. Oh. But I haven't got any ugly comments like that in a while. I try to take criticism pretty good, but sometimes they're not even trying to criticize. They're just trying to be mean. Okay, so I've ripped up some little fabric here. I'll make some messy bows, I think, for these. Let's see. Let's do a darker one. Oh, I know. I like the pink one, too. I think it's... Yes, I will. I probably won't be having an upcycled whatnot for a while, so these will go on the website. I had last week, I did a upcycled by Susie whatnot sale, and I've outsold everything in the store that I've made. Not everything, but a lot. So now I got to catch up before I can have another one of those. Okay, I've got those. I've also got some little charms and beads and stuff I picked out. I'll probably put some of those on there. Just hang it off the bow. Let's see. Yeah, I don't get that. If you don't like something, don't watch it or don't click on it, and sure don't take time to comment. I would never. But it happens a lot. Okay, this does not need to be really big. That is, the pink is the new Cottage Color Veranda. I think I've got an order on the way, but I don't know if I have any in stock right now. Can't keep them in stock, especially the yellow one. All right. Let's see. All right, we got a little messy bow. I'm gonna you put the @ sign in front of the name, and it'll answer. It'll like tag whoever you're talking about or with. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty too. All right, so I put a little charm and I had some beads. My mom's got obsessed with jewelry making, and she's always got a lot of these little things, and she brings me her extra. I'm going to put that right on here. Get in there. Okay. I don't know. That doesn't look that great, but I put that little charm on a pin in there. Let's see. All right, one down. My least favorite one. Really, I might paint over them handles. I don't know. And I think I need to make the messy bow a little bit shorter. One down. Okay. I need some pink fabric. Let me take a gander. Well, nope, don't have none. I know I've gotten quite obsessed with these messy bows, and they're so easy. I think that's why I'm obsessed with them. What time is it? Okay, we're doing good. All right, let's see. Guess I got all silver charms. Let's see here. Okay, I got a little key charm for this one. I think I'm going to do this in the back. Oh yes, hit that like button. Like I said, what I'm trying to do with these lives, besides get to hang out with y'all, is get my Facebook monetized. But you have to have a ridiculous amount of views and time watched to do that. Thank you, Angela. Ooh, I like this one a lot. All right, so here is the one with the oakum handles. All right. Couldn't find any pink fabric. But with the handles being pink, I think it'll be good. I'm going to tap this one. Yes, let's do it. What's in this picture? Birdhouse. This one has just a little lock charm. I know, it's all the little extra things that make the difference. Took me a long time to figure that out. I'm kind of a skip the extra step kind of person, unfortunately. But when I started doing that, I really started being a lot more pleased with my projects. And that didn't work. Okay, let's see. So cute. Okay. I think I may do the other three. I may do them patriotic. But I really wanted to use these papers on these. I'm giving these a haircut. Too much fringe. Final one, the pink. where did I get this fabric? Oh, I got this on Amazon. I just searched homespun fat quarters. So I got these on Amazon, but most of my fabric comes from the thrift store. I always pick up the bags of fabric. Some of it's not great, but there's always something good in there too. And I don't use big pieces of fabric a lot unless I'm doing upholstery or something. Uh-oh. I got off the comments. Uh-oh. Okay, I can't get back to the comments. What did I do? What did I do? Oh well, I'm fixing to go anyway. Hey, thanks. Wow, a bunch of people just popped in. Thank y'all for coming. I'm gonna show y'all the final look of what we made here, and I can't see your comments anymore. I've hit some kind of button on my Restream app, and it's got email and password login up instead. So I've enjoyed hanging out with y'all today, and I hope y'all have. And one day I'll figure all this technical stuff out. But here's our pink one, and I will put this on the website. Maybe not today, Tina. I like to give things a couple of days to cure. And here is the one with the oakum. I love these papers. Definitely going to try to use them some more. And this is my least favorite. I'm going to repaint those handles. I don't like the green. Doesn't go with the paper. I think I'll try blue or maybe just go over it with the oakum. So which one is y'all's favorite of the three? And I've still got these other three, but I think I'm going to do them and some patriotic stuff. So I can do some 4th of July vignettes here in the store. I'm going to keep messing with this and see if I can figure this out again. Okay, what did I do? I don't know. I can't get there. Anyway, I'm going to go, y'all. I got to get the store open in a few minutes. I hope y'all have a great day. I will see you tomorrow night on YouTube and Thursday night on Whatnot and next Tuesday here. Love you guys. See y'all.